these pests before they become a huge problem. Spinach may also find trouble by several diseases, most of them fungal in nature. The ones to watch out for: anthracnose, downy mildew, fusarium wilt, and white rust. Good gardening practices like watering at the soil level, spacing plants appropriate, and planting them somewhere they get lots of morning sun goes a long way towards keeping these problems at bay in the first place. I'm Kathy Isom, Southeast AgNet.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Periods of clouds and sunshine today with a thunderstorm in spots this morning, followed by a couple of heavy thunderstorms this afternoon and a high of 90 to 92. Heavy thunderstorms this afternoon will continue through this evening with a low of 74 to 76. Then Tuesday we'll have some sunshine, then turning cloudy with a couple of thunderstorms and a high of 90 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
With an unprecedented city election on September 21st and public safety being an important topic for the citizens of Ocala, the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 129 and the Professional Firefighters of Ocala Local 2135 will be hosting a City Council and Mayoral Candidates Forum at the Community Building at MLK First Responders Campus, located at 625 Northwest MLK Boulevard on July 29th from 6 to 9 p.m. It's open to the public, limited seating. These two unions hope to get each other's candidates' stance on public safety issues and how each candidate's policies will impact the citizens of Ocala. This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back on a Monday, hour 3 of palatial and freshly painted studios.
La-di-da.
Of WOCA Radio. I see Joe Martone is in studio with us now.
Morning, Tom.
Morning, Joe.
YouTube running still? Is this still running good for us?
Yeah, YouTube's still up and running good.
Cool. Excellent.
You got a lot of foam to put back up on the wall, pal.
Yep, that's today's project. After you get off the air, I didn't want you to sit there and staple in and ba-boom, ba-bing, ba-bang.
You got to get that ficus tree out of the walkway.
What ficus tree?
That one over there.
Oh, that's fine.
And you got the hat racks in the way. I mean, I was an obstacle course I had to get around today.
And you were only half awake when you come in the morning.
No, I was fully awake. My fiance.
No
my
more.
wife.
How's that sound?
My wife dropped me off today.
What happened?
We're married now. I don't get a car.
Check off the list. Check off the checklist.
Actually, because we went to vacation for 4 days.
Yeah.
I took all my DJ equipment, trivia equipment out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And it's still on the rollaway cart in the garage.
In the way.
She goes, now that the car's empty, before we get it, fill it back up with your D, I'm going to Sam's. So she took off to the warehouse. I go, why not Costco? She goes, we don't have one.
I've been to both.
I've never been to a Costco.
A Costco.
Isn't it the same thing as a Sam's?
Better, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's why everybody's clamoring for it.
Yeah, they do. Just alone, their food is better. You know, the food court, quote unquote.
I've never eaten in the food court at the Sam's either. So somebody told me one time. This will make you laugh. Somebody told me one time, you got to go try the pizza pie at the Sam's warehouse. It's to die for. I go, I probably will kill you. I probably agree with you. Probably will kill you.
It's better than some of the cardboard ones that are out there. I'll give them that.
You've eaten the pie there, haven't you?
I've tried. I try pie everywhere. Yeah. Oh, yes. I try a piece everywhere and go, ha, 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 ha.
And still you find the best pieces at Formaggio's.
Formaggio's are pretty good.
It's really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Mike,
for this area, it's
matter of fact,
good.
You sure you got to put we could go get lunch.
Yeah.
You put these foam up. Like Dan Martone could come put the foam up.
Well, yeah, we could do that.
I mean, how much does he really do?
We could give one away if we wanted to.
We could. We got a lot of them to give away.
We got a few.
Hey,
we could the Formaggio's week will start tomorrow.
We can start tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
you never know.
You know, I tease this.
What?
And when I tease things that you like, I know that you'll come around.
When you wish upon a star.
You're like the cat that hears the wet food can open.
Oh.
Cat wants nothing to do with you till the wet food can opens, and then she's rubbing your leg. She's all over you, putting the food down.
Now, it's funny. You can open a can of something else. Nah.
Nothing.
Vegetables? Nothing.
You get that cat food can. You're like that when it comes to Disney. I say Disney. I knew you were coming around the corner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But these are life hacks you probably already know.
Oh, yeah. I won't steal your thunder.
Maybe not.
I won't steal
You might
your
not
thunder.
know.
I usually keep up with it, and I'm subscribed to a couple, 3 dozen.
Yeah, a couple, 3 dozen.
Couple, 3 dozen about Disney. Disney is a big. I know it's a big corporation, and I guess we're giving them free plugs when we're talking about it. But it's more than just theme parks. It is a corporation, and we talk about the corporation, just like Universal.
I don't like the corporation.
Well, that's you.
I like the theme parks.
Okay.
I don't care for the corporation that owns ABC and ESPN and everything. I don't care.
That is so Tom.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Well, you got to remember, Disney begged and brokered everything, Walt Disney, to get ABC to broadcast it live in 1955.
I know. But he didn't own it then.
No, and then turn around and buy it. That's like, whoa. I liked it. I mean, did you know Disneyland in California used to sell bras on Main Street?
I did.
And ladies' apparel. And there was a certain bank, and I won't say the bank because they're not on the air with us, that had been on Main Street from the beginning because they helped finance it. And I guess that was part of the deal. And they were there forever. Then they're gone.
So the first life hack is: do you know why the signs are purple, red, and gold?
Now that I don't know. That's Disney colors, but yeah.
But do you know why? Well, first off,
it's on their property.
The purple pays homage to Walt Disney.
Mm-hmm.
His favorite color was purple.
Yeah, that one.
The yellow, the red, it's purple signs with the writing on Magic Kingdom this way. And then at the very bottom, it's a red bar with yellow writing in it that says "Turn here, next right," stuff like that.
Why?
The red bar with the yellow writing pays homage to Mickey Mouse, his red shorts and his yellow shoes.
Yellow shoes, that's right. Yeah. Well, that's it. That was one.
Even the street signs have reasons why they're color coordinated.
Well, when I first went on there back in '94, when I first went on Disney property in '94, I was like, but they can make the signs any color they want. They can they want because they own the property.
Right, it's their road.
Now in '94,
they still get Orange County still polices it for them. Some of the roadways.
Some of them, but that's a
it's all
courtesy.
Disney property. Yeah,
this is a courtesy. Yeah, they have their own police force there. That's for sure.
So you know this. I know you know this life hack.
What?
But if you don't have the Disney app on your phone, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Oh yes.
You have to be smart. Disney's app smart and app friendly. You have to get the app on your phone.
Oh yeah.
You have to get the Disney Experience app on your phone.
Oh yes.
Because
definitely.
it gives you all kind of advantages that other people don't have. You got to have that app. So that's the first one. Stay smart at Disney property by making sure your smartphone has the Disney app.
That's right.
Did you know, here's a life hack,
What?
a way to save money at Disney.
Well, there's 1,000 ways to
But
save money.
here's one.
One of them.
When Disney's got the little walk-up restaurants where you can go get the snacks and the hamburgers and chips and
then you go
the
sit down
candy
somewhere. It's not inside dining.
Right. But like at a resort or something where you can do it anywhere.
Oh, get
But
the
not
food.
the sit-down dining. You just go pick it up like it's in like a deli style.
Right, yeah.
That thing where you go.
What's the hack?
How about instead of getting your apples and your oranges and your pears and your bananas, because one banana at Disney's $2.
Oh yeah.
You can buy a cluster of bananas for $2 from a grocery store. Disney does not impede delivery services from bringing you stuff that you buy from a grocery store. You can go to Publix or one of the grocery stores and get an app. You can have all those snacks delivered
to where?
From an off-site to your hotel room.
Oh, that's if you're staying on Disney property.
If you're staying on Disney property,
yes.
You can have all those delivered to your Disney hotel at a fraction of the cost because you don't have to buy them from Disney.
Also, they are allowed, Disney allows them to come to your room.
Yeah, they could come to your room and drop it off.
But they recommend that you stop at the lobby.
Right. They recommend you have them meet them in the lobby, but they do allow them. But they do allow them to drop them right at your hotel door.
I would meet them in the lobby.
Well, I'm lazy. I'd meet them at the door.
Yeah, well, you're a big guy. But now, I'm talking about if a woman with a family and all that.
Always meet them in the lobby.
Yeah. There's a lot of witnesses. Nothing's going to happen.
Always meet them in the lobby. Yeah. Here's a hack I know you know.
What?
But a lot of people don't.
What?
In Florida, it's hot. And so you have to stay hydrated, especially if you're out in the park.
Water,
you're walking around, water. And a bottle of water is $3.50.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
What's the hack, Joe?
Carry a water bottle with you.
No.
Or, you know what? No.
You can go to any restaurant or kiosk, any of them.
That has fountain service.
That has fountain service.
You got to have fountain service.
Ask them for a water.
Oh, they'll give it to
you. They will give you a free glass of water, free cup of
with
water,
ice.
All of it. Yeah.
All the time, all day long.
For free.
Yeah.
You don't have to spend the $3.50 on the bottle of water that costs them about 25 cents.
Yeah. I usually carry a plastic
right.
drink bottle. I just fill it up.
Well, sometimes the water fountains are cold. Sometimes they're not.
I know where the cold ones are.
But the cup of ice with water in it from any of the restaurants, as long as it's got fountain service, as long as they're selling Coke, Diet Coke, those kind of things. Yeah. If it has fountain service, water is free.
That's right.
And all you have to do is ask for it, and they'll say, my pleasure. And,
I'm in the Magic Kingdom. There's about 2 or 3 places where I know a lot of people don't go to it, and there is a cold refrigerated water fountain. And it's never failed me yet. And in Epcot, there's a certain place in Epcot. I'll just say it's on the other side of the lake, near where all the pavilions are, that has an ice cold all the time. It's never failed me. Has an ice cold water fountain, and I go get my ice cold water there. Sure.
Here's another hack, and you can do this through the app. That's why you got to have the app.
You got to have the app.
You can schedule fast passes 60 days out now. Used to it was only 45 days. They've given you another 50 days where you can now, once fast packs go back into operation.
Yeah, well,
Disney hasn't announced when they're going to put them back in, but once they do, they're going to allow you to book them 60 days out. So for instance, one of the hardest fast passes to get, and I don't know why, because it's a 75-second ride and it's nothing spectacular.
75 seconds?
Yeah, it's only a minute and 15-second ride.
I'll give up. What is it?
Peter Pan's Magic Flight. Only takes a minute and 15 seconds to go through the whole thing.
That's all? Yeah.
Sit. Minute 15.
Get out.
That's all it does.
That's how
minute
short
15.
it is. Wow.
And that line is routinely 90 to 120 minutes
I would
long.
not. I don't wait in lines. I don't know.
So, but
most line
but
I wait
if
is
you're
20
booking
minutes.
60 days out, you can book Avatar sometimes. You can book the Mine Train because it's 60 days out.
Yeah.
And you can book them in the mornings a lot of times. So you can book your first, because you only can book 3.
At a time.
But then you book the 3 in the morning.
And then you get 3 in the afternoon.
And then you can start.
But you've got to use those 3 first.
You got to use those 3, but that's why you put them in the morning to get them done.
Yeah.
And then start book. But you can book up to 60 days out now.
I like my annual pass. I went to where Frozen is in which one? Is that's in Epcot, right? Frozen.
I think Frozen's in Epcot.
Yeah. I got in the park, and I had been on Frozen twice, just for the heck of it, because I wanted to see how they manipulated from the old Norway, and the track, everything's the same. They just fixed everything else on the outside of it, made it frozen. And I went through it 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get in.
Right.
Now the ride is only 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes,
no.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes. Okay, and then you're out.
Because it's in a restaurant or something in Epcot, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's by itself.
But it's in the restaurant area. It's in the World Showcase area.
Oh, it's before the World Showcase. Just before it, on the left side going out towards the showcase. And it is.
It's in the showcase, but anyway.
It's in the showcase. Yeah, you're correct. After the bridge, the other way around. I'm thinking, the wrong way. Yeah,
you're arguing with me about Disney's like arguing with you about Disney.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was in there, did the ride for 5 minutes, walked out, and they changed the sign from 15 to 55. Yeah. That quick. That quick.
So fast passes have to be done. They have to.
I hope they come back. Yeah.
Character. Where you can see characters, you can see Mickey and
now it's from a distance.
But you can still go get pictures with Mickey now. They've instituted that back again.
Oh, did they?
Yep. A couple weeks ago when they went maskless. Although the CDC changes its mind like I change underwear, so who knows what's going to happen?
That's another reason I would not, because Florida you get the 3-day pass, and it's $54 a day.
Right.
But are they still charging you $25 extra just to park?
Oh, yeah. You're still going to pay a parking pass.
So you got to pay a parking pass on top of the $54. So it's back up to $70.
No, it's $199
for the 3 days?
for the 3 days.
Oh, you did all the math?
Yeah.
And that includes parking? No.
No.
So that's another $75.
Right.
I think that's wrong.
Well, if you know some of the ways to cheat like I do, it wouldn't be a problem. But I won't tell you those on the air.
Not on the air.
But if you want to go see like Mickey Mouse get his autograph or Minnie Mouse, there's different places you can go in Hollywood Studios. You can go.
Well, they post that.
You're right. You can go to the Magic Kingdom and you can see Chip and Dale, Donald Duck. It's really, the hardest character to see?
Tell me it's Goofy.
No.
Good, because I like Goofy. The hardest one?
Yep, hardest character to see.
Let's see. It's not Mickey. It's not Minnie. Is it one of the princesses?
It is one of the princesses and her sidekick.
Frozen?
No.
No. Okay. What?
The hardest character to see for an autograph.
Wait a minute.
Pictures.
I never heard of a.
You'll understand
what's
right
the
away.
sidekick?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Her co-star.
Ah.
Olaf was the co-star to Elsa.
Sleeping Beauty
Right,
and,
okay.
and the Prince. No.
Nope.
Okay.
The hardest one to get because you have to have a dinner reservation only. It's the only place that they come out as characters.
Oh, yeah, the Beast and Beauty and the Beast.
Belle and the Beast at Be Our Guest. The only place you can see the Beast for an autograph and picture is if you have reservations that are eating dinner at Be Our Guest.
Yeah.
Because the suit is so heavy and so
he doesn't move. He just
so hot.
Yeah.
And in the Florida heat and the rain.
No, he stays inside. That's an inside thing.
Right.
And I walked right through by everybody. I was by myself. I just walked right in, and I just walked right into the dining room area. I looked at it's beautiful in there.
It is.
And then I looked to my right, and there he was, and I just stood there for about 35 seconds, watched him do his thing, and then I left.
You were saying, wow, that looks like me when I was younger. That was what you were thinking.
Oh, that hair?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looked like you when you were younger.
Yeah.
You were a beast then too.
I
huh?
was. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
And mean? Oh, my gosh.
Well, I don't know about the mean. Hey, let's take a phone call. Good morning. You're on with Joe and Tom on Ocala Talks.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. The active duty servicemen in the audience can, when they're coming up on their leave time, can book the Shades of Green Hotel on the Disney property.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to get into, though. Yeah, but if you
But if
got to
you can
book
get
that
it,
ahead of
it's
time,
great.
Yeah.
way ahead of time.
Yeah. But you're right. Shades of Green. When I was married.
Only 2 months a year, I think.
Thanks, Jim, for the call.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
When I was married to my first wife, her dad was a brigadier general.
Uh-huh.
You'd be amazed how many strings he could pull to get you in Shades of Green.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They were like, oh, it's months out and everything. I said, yeah, hold on. Put the general on the phone.
Can I help you?
Yeah. we had a room 3 weeks later. We had a room that was booked for 3 weeks. We were 3 weeks out from our vacation.
Yeah, he got
Needed a room. He got us a room.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be surprised what a star on your shoulder will do to people.
Yeah. A lot of pull.
But the only place you can see the Beast and take pictures is at the restaurant of Be Our Guest.
I didn't even know he was in there when I was just wanting to see that.
Right.
Because I looked online and wanted to see how beautiful.
It's amazing.
And no one bothered me. No one came up to me and said, you can't come in. I just walked in,
looked, and then left.
And then looked and left. And if you don't act like a fool, they're
gonna
courteous. They're courteous to you.
Real quick.
Yeah.
It is advised, and I agree with this, to skip the Disney dinner plan.
Really? Why is that?
Because it gives you a set menu. And sometimes you don't, you'd rather have an ice cream and cookies instead of a set menu. First off, if you have picky eaters, the menu's terrible.
Then they'll go, if you're, I hate to say this
you're
out loud.
If you're somebody that's gluten-free or
that's
something.
Different. That's something.
So the dinner plan pigeonholes you into only a certain thing.
That would work for me.
For you, but for most people it does not.
As long as it doesn't have a lot of fish. I don't eat fish.
For most people it does not. So
really?
The dinner plan, skip the dinner plan. It'll save you money. Everybody knows about the hidden Mickeys. I found one the last time I was there that I'd never seen before, so I don't know if it's new or if I just missed it.
Where?
But it was at the Runaway Mine Train, and it was a cactus that was shaped like Mickey Mouse. An actual cactus. They grew this cactus and cut it and shaped it to look like Mickey Mouse.
The topiary work they do at Disney is unbelievable.
So hidden Mickey, I love hidden.
I'm not a fan of hidden Mickeys. Doesn't do a thing for me.
See, and I like them. Here's something Joe and I both suggest
What?
long before this life hack. If you can afford the tour, take the VIP tour.
Yes, I thank my son, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
Take the VIP tour is now $209.
Yahoo!
It's a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
Mine was 5.
It's only 3 hours now.
Mine was 5.
The weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed.
Wrong town.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wrong town.
But take the guided tour if you can.
Yeah, mine was 8 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
You know, everybody says they want to go eat in the World Showcase, but it's too expensive. No, it's not.
Did they reopen it?
Yeah, the World Showcase, all the restaurants are open.
Well, see, the one, what is that? If you stand at the lake and look straight across, America.
Yeah, the American Pavilion, it's open.
Next to it what's the name of the attraction there?
The American Pavilion, where you go in and you find out about the Declaration of Independence and everything.
Right.
Right. There's a little American
on the left side of it.
That's a little American Fair
restaurant.
That
was closed for a while.
Right, but it's all back open now.
Uh-huh.
But what people don't know about the World Showcase is each of them have an expensive sit-down restaurant.
Oh, yes, they do.
Each of them also have a small little kiosk somewhere in their area where you can go get smaller portions of the restaurant food for a half and sometimes a third of the price.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go back to Italy.
You can go get a schnitzel. Instead of having all-you-can-eat schnitzel at Germany, you can just order one schnitzel.
Did you see the
prices?
Instead
of all-you-can-eat bratwurst, you can get one bratwurst.
Did you see the prices last of the all-you-can-eat menu? I looked there.
Oh, I went to Germany about 2 years ago.
Pavilion.
The Germany Pavilion at World Showcase.
Yeah.
All you could eat. And it was schnitzels, bratwurst, and sausage, everything. Cheap potatoes, cheap stuff, because Germany, they're meat and potato type.
Right.
$59.99.
Yeah. All you can eat, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I turned down all you could eat crab legs this week because it was all you could eat seafood buffet in Panama City.
Yeah.
$50 a person.
Whoa.
The problem was I would eat $50 worth.
But the rest?
A couple of guys would eat $50 worth, but nobody else would have.
That's the whole thing in a nutshell.
But you can eat your way cheap around the world by going to the little kiosk in each world and just having a portion.
Yeah.
That gives you a little flavor
and it's cheaper. The thing about the World Pavilions over there, the World Showcase, is when someone goes there who hasn't been alive as old as I am,
right?
They have just tasted what the 1964 World's Fair was.
Right.
I mean, it is like, when I went there the first time, I was like,
there you go.
This is the World's Fair.
Hey, there are off-peak times at Disney. I know that's hard to believe.
September, January.
You visit. No, January's not off-peak time.
It was for me.
No, because people are about halfway through winter and people want to get down to Florida to take a break.
Not the whole month of January. I said
the off-peak time's the best time to plan your trip to
I'm waiting.
Disney.
It's got to be September.
September and October before the holiday season. After kids are back in school, take your kids out for a week, even though it's a brand new school year. September and October, the least crowded months of the year. And by the way, still weather-wise, still very warm.
It's gorgeous.
Still very warm.
What was it? 96 was the 25th anniversary or something like that.
Here's one that you don't think you should have to tell people, but you have to.
What?
Make sure every day you plan for the heat and the rain that's coming.
The rain never bothered me at Disney. It never bothered me.
No, and don't buy your poncho on Disney property. Buy it at the CVS for $2.99 instead of
$6.99.
No, they're now $12.99
for a piece of plastic.
The Disney World ponchos that have the Disney World logo are $12.99.
Wow.
And they're hot.
And they stick to you. Yes.
Here's another life hack.
What?
Disney's not just for kids.
No kidding.
Make it a grown-up getaway.
Oh, yeah.
You will be amazed at how much fun as a grown-up you can have at Disney property.
Have done it, been there. We'll do it again.
Make it a grown-up getaway.
I hope.
Okay. And finally,
yes,
if you want it to where it's less crowded, less heat, the rain's already passed.
What?
Plan your visits in the summertime.
Yeah.
Because Disney Magic Kingdom's open till midnight. Epcot's open till 10. It is. Still is.
It's
back to midnight. Epcot's till 10.
And they started the fireworks
Hollywood
again.
Studios, they just did the last fireworks. they're changing the fireworks display starting next week again at Epcot in the Magic Kingdom. Mm-hmm. But Hollywood Studios is open till 10. Animal Kingdom's open till 8. Go in the evening. Less crowded. It's cooler. You're not going to burn up. So go if you can.
Well, if you're staying on property,
you can.
Go
easily.
In the morning, take a break, and then go back.
And then go back in the evening.
Yeah. A lot of people do that.
Just a few life hacks from us that know Disney that try to help you out. Some of them that you knew. Joe did not know the signs are purple and
I didn't know about that one.
Because of that. And the only place you can see the beast,
by me.
The only place you can see the beast besides, on camera when Joe's on camera, is to be our guest at Walt Disney World. Coming up next, it's the American Moms.
I see here.
I'm done for today.
Vanessa.
I'll be back tomorrow. Joe will probably be back tomorrow as well.
Nah.
Okay. Coming up next, it's the American Moms right here on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA. The Source. Talk to you tomorrow.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
The pests and diseases that can wreak havoc on your spinach. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
The COVID-19 vaccine has